So up until July 22nd, there's been a serial butt sniffer on the loose, and I'd be doing you a massive disservice if I didn't entertain you with the details. Ah, yes, the world just keeps getting weirder, just the way I like it. By the way, I decided that I'm going to be keeping count of different ways that I can say butt, so I decided to activate the butt counter because I want to and I can. So hop off my, but on to more pressing matters. Let me ask you a real question. How familiar are you with the strange and unusual behavior of, I don't know, sniffing hindquarters in public? If you're healthy, sane, and well put together mentally, you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, that was a dumb question. Why would he ask a question like that? But if you're otherworldly and only operating on 2% brain capacity, then this question is nothing but pure disrespect and a complete waste of time because the answer is obviously duh. Meet Calese Crowder. You may not be able to tell by the look of his image, but this man is a huge fan of sniffing that same posterior you use to take a seat with. Now, in terms of patterns, he seemed to specifically like sniffing women's cheeks. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I certainly like my wife's cheeks. But you see, that answer right there gets disqualified because Kalese's dedication to the game is different. He's not just on the court because he likes the way that the ball bounces. No. He wants to smell the victory. It's different for him. Calese Crowder is a 38-year-old male who for years has had a criminal history of inappropriately sniffing the backside of women in public. And once again, he was caught in the act. This time in a Nordstrom rack where he also followed the same woman into the women's section of a Walmart in Burbank, California. Oh, I'm sorry, did I read that correctly? Burbank, California, so not a Florida man situation? Fascinating. I mean, in my defense, at this point, when you read headlines like this, you almost forget that other people in the world are capable of participating in strange and unusual activities. Kalese's rectum sniffing history dates back to 2021, where he began getting arrested for peeping and indecent exposure, among other offenses that got him on the offenders list. He's consistently served time for multiple booty sniffing allocations, but just can't seem to kick the habit. Like in 2023, a viral video shows Calese crouched over in a Barnes & Noble trying to get a whiff of some public glutes.
So many people have come to me saying that they recognize the guy.
It felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following me. So I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything to me. But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what the
pretending to be like crouching down by a bookshelf and then coming behind me and smelling me. And he does the same thing to another girl.
Yeesh. Usually this is the part where I tell you to chill out and slip in a joke or two about your behavior, but it's a bit unsettling how determined he is for the sniff. I'ma be real with you. Society has no role for your rump sniffing habit. At this point, you might as well lock yourself in your own car and inhale your own farts. Ha! Now look at that. Ironically, you've now became your own victim. You need to get your mind and nose out the shitter. Humans don't sniff other humans, dogs do. I think you're playing the wrong game. Change the application. And another thing, wait, look at me when I'm speaking to you. See, that's your problem. You're too busy with your nose inside of a keister to hear me when I'm speaking to you. You really should switch it up. I'm pretty sure what you're looking for is actually inside of a toilet. Congratulations, you failed both your parents. They wanted you to become a doctor. Now at 38 years old, you're creating a legacy from sniffing women in Nordstrom. Here's your idiot card. Now, something I can't seem to understand, what do you do with someone like this? They keep getting arrested, then keep coming back out doing the same thing. This dude is completely unashamed and has managed to rack up years of practice. I think for as long as he lived, chasing the caboose is gonna be his ultimate purpose in life, which leads to a consistent cycle of him getting out and searching for new victims. Now, when you encounter people this insane, I start to wonder what their state of mind is like. And I know it shouldn't matter, but I wonder what in his brain makes him feel like any of this is acceptable. I really wish I knew where the hell this all began. Come on, everybody, gather around. We're gonna play Truth or Dare. Hey, Calese, I dare you to sniff Sarah's trunk. Me? I mean, I would never. That doesn't sound like something, good to do or anything. I mean, isn't that a bit nasty? I mean, I don't know if I should, but okay, well, since you insist, here goes nothing. And thus begins his origin story as the dirty derriere dabbler. How pitiful. Breaking news, Calese Crowder actually made an official statement recently that I think is very important that you all should hear. Like and sub to JRSIN'S universe, and I'll probably change my ways of constantly sniffing the badonkadonk. Hey, his words, not mine. I'm not doing this as any cheap way to get likes and subs. That's literally what he said. So as you can imagine, this was quite the breaking news. The serial ass sniffer is gone for now, but he will be back. And remember, he doesn't want your money. He doesn't want your purse. Hell, he doesn't even want a conversation. But watch your back. Literally. Because he's always creeping around looking for a way to get that sweet scent of your fart factory. Be safe, people. And wear 2 pair of pants if you have to. I'm sure you're gonna need it.